Hey everybody, this is Eric Clark's Travel Videos, and I'm here in Piraeus, Greece, and I'm at the Marina Zeas, Z-E-A-S, Zeas? Okay, it's one of those. Anyway, so I'm at that port. It's one of the ports here in Piraeus, not the one where the big ships port, but the little round one with the small entrance. So it's kind of a cute one. It's pretty amazing. Let me show you what we got going here. So it's got this inlet, but it's really, I read about it, and it's really filled with just these amazing, crazy, expensive, multi-million-dollar yachts. I mean, just over-the-top yachts. I mean, you can't, even this little one right here in front of me has probably got to be $7.5 million. It's got, multiple cabins, multiple heads, multiple everything else. But this is the entrance. You can see the entrance right here. That's where you get to go. And there's the buoy thing. But the ocean or the sea is right over there. And look at some of these yachts, everybody. I mean, we're just talking, crazy stuff. And maybe they bust to the islands around here. But the land is right over there. I mean, I could swim to that easy. That's cakewalk, But I was thinking I'm just going to walk around here and show you kind of what this looks like. And it's got motorboats, sailboats. Look at the mass on that one. And here comes a ship into port. Yeah, certainly amazing. Wow. And it's pretty good size. So there's this one. Oh, they just opened that dinghy, and he's trying to tie up or something. He keeps ramming into, he's helping steer it to get it in that berth over there. Wow, did Eric just pull that out? Yeah, berth, that's right. Eric knows all about berth. Yeah, right. Okay, anyway, so this is Piraeus, and this is one of the more interesting ports, and it's lined with like restaurants and, all sorts of places. And they say that the food here is pretty cheap, and the seafood, because you're right on the water. And I found a place that has mussels for like $8.90, and so I was thinking, well, maybe I'll just indulge and have a plate of mussels before I go home. Monte Carlo drinks and food and art, and there's a church over there, and I gotta get around this place first so then I can show you more. So and it's got that cute little church over there. But I've already done a church today, so we'll kind of not do a whole bunch of churches on you. I'm getting really close to 3,000 videos, so I'm kind of excited. It's been my goal for probably the last couple of years. I mean, have you ever thought about what it takes to make 1,000 videos? 1,000. Now think about what it takes to make 3,000 videos. And I'm about 10 or 15 away, I think, but we'll see. It's hard to see the number because YouTube always just goes, 2.9, and that's all they give you. Up here you can see more of the port. So again, there's the entrance, and then here's all the ships. So it looks like this is Sailboat Alley right here. So you can see all the masses. So this is all the sailboats that are here. And then as you get down here and closer to the main area, you get into the crazy big yachts. I mean, look at some of those. Some of those are pretty enormous. And it's just surrounded by high rises. Can you see that? Well, high rises. Let me rephrase that. It's just surrounded by 10, 12, 15 story buildings all the way around. The whole thing is just, sorry about that fast transition. I thought I'd level out my camera a bit, and it went all the way over there. So, look at some of these boats. They're pretty amazing. thousands of square feet, I'm sure. Well, it's not all. This isn't all motors. These are, some of these have big, huge masses on them. Wow. And here are these restaurants that we talked about, and you can see the umbrellas all the way around. And they're all really secure berths. They have gates on them, so you just can't walk down and take a peek at stuff. But this is Marina Zeas. You know, that's all I need right there. It's got a bed in the front, it's probably a bed in the back, got a little kitchen. You know, I've gotten by on a one burner stove. I could do with that. Now, ask me if I'd go out into the ocean with that, or the sea. Hell no. Are you kidding? Not even close. Yeah, I might take it on a big lake, but not where the Edmund Fitzgerald sank. That's the Great Lakes for all the people that watch this that aren't familiar with the song. But yeah, God, and some of these, you know, because I've walked around these things now, some of these are just stupid crazy. Some are a little older and look like they've been around the seas a couple hundred times, but some of them look brand new, and it looks like you know, Bezos probably lives on them. Like, look at that one. That one, the second one in here, it's got like 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. That's pretty crazy. And that's not even the nicest. I mean, there are some here that are just crazy. And again, all the restaurants and all that kind of stuff. Wow. I guess I'm still wrestling with the thought of mussels. It's either mussels or a $1.45 wrap from KFC. Because I have chicken in my room. I made fried chicken the other night, and I just take it with me just in case. So. Wow. Wow, wow. You know, I guess if you were rich, I guess, you know, why wouldn't you? You know? I guess if you had money to burn, why wouldn't you? If you could have 5 houses all over the world and a couple of boats and a couple different ports, why not, huh? Go where you want to go. I don't know. I don't know that that'd be my thing, but wow. And some of these look pretty amazing. More restaurants. And is this the one with the mussels? No. Well, I guess I won't take too long, but I just wanted to show you what the port looks like. Like this one's pretty amazing. And it looks like can you bring your own car on these things too? You know, I don't have any idea. But that one's pretty amazing. If anybody ever feels like donating money, let me know, and I'll send you my social security number, and you can feel free to wire me $1 million. I guarantee you I could take $1 million and put it to a hell of a lot better use than buying one of these boats. And it certainly wouldn't be traveling America. There's a lot more to see in this world. Anyway, all right. Well, you get the point. It goes all the way around. And so you can sit here and walk. And it's like a mile around. So it's pretty big. If you look it up on the internet and go to Google Maps and stuff, you can see the whole port. And you get the whole point of the port and stuff. And if you keep going north the exact same way we're facing, you end up hitting the big port, which is where all the ferries go from, which is where all the cruise ships come in and go out of. And I'll get up here to these big ones, and then I'll film those, and then I'll be done. How's that sound? And that one looks old, but big. I bet in its heyday it was the talk of the town, but it certainly isn't like some of these. If you go all the way around, the ones on the other side are just staggeringly stupid. And I think you pay more when you get closer to town. If you get your own, like right up to the edge of the water, I bet it costs more. But look at this mass on this one. Do you see how big that thing is? That is crazy enormous. And you know, I don't think I want a sailboat either. I just want to have a big motor and bust ass to the next island and port in some little cove where there's nobody around and go diving off the side. Look at that one. That one's pretty nice. Wow. And this is the one with the big mass. Wow. I guess I can walk all the way down here, huh? There's no guard here. I think there was a guard here a minute ago, but wow. Wow. You know, and if you look at these guys have crews. So there's probably a crew to clean, a crew to cook, a captain to drive, and you just sit and hang out. I hate to tell you this, I don't want nobody to go with me except for the people that are near and dear. Elysium. Now that would be my kind of boat. Could I just drive that myself? Hell yeah, I could. I've driven dune buggies. Yeah, that means for sure I can drive a boat, right? Not. Anyway, all right, that's where I'm going to stop. Thanks for coming, everybody. Bye-bye.